The American Revolution, which took place from 1775 to 1783, was a pivotal moment in history. It marked the birth of the United States of America. Colonists in the 13 American colonies fought for independence from British rule. They wanted freedom and self-governance. The struggle was long and hard, but worth every sacrifice. The revolution started with growing discontent among the colonists. They were unhappy with British laws and taxes. The rallying cry, "No taxation without representation," echoed through the colonies. This phrase meant that colonists wanted a say in how they were governed. They did not have representatives in the British Parliament. The revolution was not just about taxes, it was about a desire for liberty and justice. The colonists wanted to create a society where everyone had a voice. They dreamed of a nation built on the principles of freedom and equality. Their determination changed the course of history. The causes of the American Revolution were many and varied. One significant event was the Boston Tea Party. On December 16, 1773, colonists dumped tea into Boston Harbor. This act was a bold statement against British rule. The British responded with the Intolerable Acts. These laws restricted colonists' freedoms. They closed Boston Harbor and took away self-governance. Colonists saw these acts as a threat to their liberty. Enlightenment ideas also influenced the revolution. Thinkers like John Locke argued for natural rights. These ideas resonated deeply with the colonists. They believed the British violated their natural rights. Economic factors also played a role. The British imposed many taxes like the Stamp Act. These taxes were meant to pay for British debts. Colonists felt these taxes were unfair and protested. Several key figures emerged as heroes during the American Revolution. George Washington, for example, was a central figure. He was the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army. His leadership and strategic acumen were crucial in the fight for independence. Washington's determination inspired many. Thomas Jefferson was another important figure. He was the primary author of the Declaration of Independence. This document, adopted on July 4, 1776, laid out the colony's reasons for seeking independence. Jefferson's eloquent words captured the spirit of the revolution. Benjamin Franklin was also instrumental. He was a diplomat and a statesman. Franklin secured crucial support from France, which helped the American cause. His efforts in diplomacy were as vital as the battles fought on the ground. John Adams played a key role as well. He was a strong advocate for independence and helped draft important documents. Adams' legal expertise and persuasive arguments were essential in rallying support for the revolutionary cause. Section 4. Key Battles and Victory, the Fight for Freedom. The American Revolution featured several key battles. The Battle of Bunker Hill in 1775 showed colonists could stand up to the British. This boosted American morale. The Battle of Saratoga in 1777 was a turning point. It convinced France to join the war. French support was crucial. The final major battle was the Siege of Yorktown in 1781. Cornwallis surrendered, ending the war. The Treaty of Paris in 1783 secured American independence. Section 5. Impact of the Revolution, a New Dawn. The American Revolution had a profound impact on the world. It inspired other nations to fight for their own freedom. The principles of liberty and equality spread far and wide. The revolution showed that it was possible to overthrow tyranny and build a new society. In America, the revolution led to the creation of a new government. The Constitution of the United States was adopted in 1787. This document established a system of government based on democratic principles. It created a balance of power between different branches of government. The revolution also had social impacts. It challenged traditional hierarchies and promoted the idea of equal rights. While the new nation still had many challenges to overcome, the revolution laid the groundwork for future progress. It was a step towards a more just and equitable society. Globally, the American Revolution had a ripple effect. It inspired the French Revolution and other independence movements. The ideas of liberty and democracy gained traction worldwide. The revolution was a beacon of hope for people fighting against oppression. Section 6. Conclusion and Call to Action. The American Revolution was a defining moment in history. It was a struggle for freedom and self-governance. The causes of the revolution were rooted in a desire for liberty and justice. Key figures like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson played crucial roles. Major battles like Saratoga and Yorktown led to victory. The impact of the revolution was felt around the world. As we reflect on the American Revolution, we should remember the values it stood for. Liberty, equality, and justice are principles worth fighting for. The revolutionaries showed us that change is possible when people come together with a common purpose. I encourage you to learn more about this pivotal period in history. Visit historical sites, read books, and watch documentaries. Engage with the past to understand the present. The legacy of the American Revolution is alive today, and it is our duty to uphold its principles.